So welcome back to Movie Show Plus. Right now, I'm joined by an old friend of the show, and I don't mean old like old. I mean like a previous
Yeah.
friend of the show. Okay, maybe both. Chef
Hey,
Bob.
Tom, how are you?
I'm great, man. Fans of the show know that last summer we featured your brand new establishment that opened up in downtown Mount Clemens, the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden. You, of course, are also the chef and owner of PENNE Lane in Clinton Township. Uh, how have you been, Chef Bob?
So, we've been fighting. We've been working hard. We've been doing what we have to do to stay involved and stay relevant in the community. Penny Lane started a buy one, get one free pasta program on March 16th or 17th. So we basically kind of we remodeled our business plan to become more of a carry-out place for people where they'd want to come and do carry-outs. And for the size of the restaurant that we have here, we couldn't make it just on doing carry-outs because it's a very big place.
Sure.
But people were very supportive of us. People came, quite often as they could, and we did a fair amount of business. We really did.
As we do this interview, because things change every day, we have now been able, restaurants in Michigan are able to reopen at the 50% mark, but that doesn't mean all restaurants are opening. What's Penny Lane's plan, and also the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden in Mount Clemens? What's the plan with the restaurants now that we're in this 50% area?
Penny Lane and the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden are both normally closed on Mondays.
Okay.
We felt it was our duty and responsibility to open up yesterday for the people of our community that wanted to come out. So both places were open. Both places were busy. It wasn't over busy. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, we got bombarded or anything. It was a nice stream of people, a lot of our regulars that really were looking forward to coming back and getting able to sit down and be served their meal and be able to have a drink or a glass of wine with their meal, which is something that we've not been able to do for the last 3 months. I think everyone was responsible as far as the social distancing guidelines went. I know we're upholding our end of it. We had Penny Lane professionally sanitized and cleaned about a week ago. And of course, the fans know that the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden is 100% outside.
Yeah.
So it's a safe bet too, especially with this great stretch of weather we've been having the last 10, 12 days or so. It's been real nice.
There's something to be said about going to a restaurant. It's one thing to get great food and bring it home and eat it at home, but I think both of your restaurants, there's just an atmosphere. Penny Lane is very themed inside, and it feels very comforting and warm. And then OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden being right on the river, I mean, the whole atmosphere is part of the experience of going to these restaurants.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Has there been any major changes? Have you had to, space out tables? Are people that experienced these restaurants in the past going to notice anything noticeably different when they go to dine in?
Yeah. So the nice part of Penny Lane is we have the two sides, I'm going to call them. We have our formal dining side and then our casual dining side. So what we're able to offer our guests is those that want to call and make a reservation. We have probably 16 or so tables available for reservation.
Okay.
And then on the other side of the restaurant, we're trying to leave that side open for people who don't call, that just want to walk in.
Okay.
We're not sure, Tom. We're not sure. I mean,
just gonna play it by ear. I mean,
this is the first time for all of us, really.
Sure.
But we're gonna win. We're gonna do it. People are gonna come back and they're gonna come out, and we'll have a good time with them. They're gonna enjoy the food and the atmosphere, and yeah.
Tell people who might not have been to either place. Talk about the food and the drink selection at both restaurants.
We have full bars at both places. The OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden, obviously, I think we have a total of 32 beers this summer. I added 4 more taps, so technically
nice.
now we have 12 taps.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, we wanted, you know what? I wanted to have a hard seltzer on tap. People have been asking for that.
That's great.
We have a great one from Odd Side Ales. It's they're local Michigan. This tangerine seltzer is amazing. The flavor, it's so good. Awesome. Pairs well with a lot of our summer food over there. So the beer garden menu is summery. It's stuff that I ate growing up in Michigan and stuff that my mom would prepare, but it's, you know, better than mom's. You know, we're cooking it professionally in a professional kitchen, and we've been doing this a long time now. So the recipes are very developed, very far along, and yeah, it's top-notch stuff. And then Penny Lane is homemade pasta. We're making it fresh from scratch. We're making the bread right here in-house, fresh from scratch. We're using only the best cuts of meat. We're using only the best California tomato products, the best olive oils, et cetera, et cetera. So when you come to Penny Lane, you're getting a top-notch, professionally prepared meal as well, just in a little different context. It's Italian-American versus just American. So,
as people found out on the show last year too, you know, you're a big Beatles fan, which is the inspiration, you know, behind, you know, the names of both the restaurants.
Absolutely.
OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden, though, is seasonal. So it's a place where people need to check it out, you know, over the course of a few months, right? And you closed last year, especially on a significant date in Beatles lore. What is that?
Yes.
Date?
So our last day is October the 9th, which happens to be John Lennon's birthday. And this year it'll be a big one because it's his 80th.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be celebrating John Lennon's 80th birthday, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And, so we had a big end of the year. We got a big birthday cake, and everyone who was there at 7 o'clock got a piece of the John Lennon's birthday cake. And we had a band playing, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun, a good time. So yeah, I'm not sure how the live music's going to work yet with the COVID and everything going on, but once we find out and open up, it's our intentions to put on some fun shows as well at the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden. So yeah.
Well, here's hoping that by John Lennon's 80th birthday, we're all able to be at 100%, hopefully. You guys are really active on social media. If people wanted to find out more about either restaurant or make some orders and stuff like that, where can they go online?
Sure, we're on Facebook, and both websites are really informative. So it's PenneLaneItalian.com or OctopusBeerGarden.com.
Got it.
That's what it is. So,
got it.
And then, you know, I had an idea, and I don't know if it's something that you would be keen on, but what if we did an outdoor movie night this summer at the OCTOPUS'S Beer Garden, hosted by Movie Show Plus and Tom Santilli?
Oh my God, I would in one split second say yes to that. Absolutely.
And what if we screened A Hard Day's Night for the people or something on one of those big blow up outside screens?
That would be absolutely
amazing. And then maybe
amazing.
we could do something. Yeah, we could do something current too. Maybe another time. Yeah.
Oh my God, I would be all about that. If you wanted to do a weekly or monthly series, I would be all in on it, man. Honestly.
All right, yeah. Well, you know what? Who knows where it could go from there? You don't know.
Woo. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm excited just thinking about that. That would be that's an awesome idea.
Let them bring their chairs. Bring your chairs and your blankets. We're gonna curl up along the edge of the river on a Friday night and watch a classic, you know, Beatles flick, or we could do, there's all kinds of stuff.
Count me in. Let me know what you need.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Chef Bob, thank you so much for joining me here on Movie Show Plus. Again, everybody check out their websites. You really have to go to both of these locations. I know that we feature a lot of local businesses on the show, but of them all, you're literally and truly one of my favorite local restaurants. So I really hope people support you during this time, and I wish nothing but the best for your family and your restaurants.
Hey, right back at you, Tom. Thank you. Best for you, your family, and what you're doing there.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, and I enjoy everything you're doing. So peace and love, brother. Peace and love.
Hey, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chef Bob. And there will be more Movie Show Plus coming up after this.